Guys, I don't know how to explain the feeling of always being right. It's like so hard to explain this feeling of always being right. The fact that I've been telling you boys and everyone how bad the economy in CS is, and telling you that I, as a streamer, had tier 1 orgs asking me for money, asking me for sponsorships, and now you have complexity exiting Counter-Strike. It's been an incredibly difficult time economically. I didn't watch the video, so I don't know. I'm just saying. I have in DMs multiple orgs, some tier 2, but one tier 1 org asking me if I can help them get a sponsor because they don't have money, they need a Gamba sponsor, the economy is bad, blah 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 blah. In a video posted on X, Complexity CEO Jason Lake announced the organization will be stepping away from Counter-Strike and the team will be moving on. As you can imagine, it's a tough day for us. We love Counter-Strike very much. And bro, Complexity was in CS when there was like no money. And they're struggling now when there's like a lot of people watching and there's a lot of money, but none of the old sponsors are still there, like the established sponsors and peripherals and all that. They're all running away from Counter-Strike. Because who needs a monitor? Who needs a mouse? Who needs a keyboard? When all you need to do is buy a DMA for $50 and you're better than anybody with a good mouse or keyboard. So people figured out, I don't need to buy monitors, keyboards, mouses. Let me just get a DMA and play CS2 online and win qualifiers, win money, and match fix. So that's what most players are doing. They don't spend money on peripherals. So there's no reason for these sponsors to be in the game, you know? So let's see what our boy Jason Lake said in 3 minutes. I want to listen to this. Today's video is sponsored by Rain GG. Rain is one of the fastest growing CS2 case opening sites. Besides fun case openings, they offer game modes like case battles, upgrader, and doubles. Rain gives players free daily, weekly, and monthly cases. If you sign up with my code LOBA, you get 3 free cases and 5 deposit bonus. The site supports instant deposit and withdrawals using skins or crypto. If you want to try Rain, click the first link in the pinned comment and use code LOBA to claim your rewards. Please remember, loot boxes sites can be addictive, so make sure you're over 18 and only spend money you can afford to lose. Good luck.
Hello friends, I wanted to take a minute to share some news with you today and figured I'd do it personally over video rather than text. Today we have an announcement that's a bit of a sad announcement. We are stepping out of Counter-Strike and our team and division will be moving on. As you can imagine, it's a tough day for us. We love Counter-Strike very much. That's why I wanted to make a quick video and just kind of walk you through it. I know our fans are going to have a lot of questions, and you know, honestly, the answer is pretty simple. After a real strong 23 and 24, 2025 in the esports economy has really been challenging for us. And quite simply, we have not been able to drive enough revenue to afford to properly support a tier 1 team. We could have probably drug things out a bit longer, but we want to make sure that we do right by our players and the division, and this was the right thing for us to do at this time. We have tried and turned over every rock and you know, searched for investment and revenue, but it's just been an incredibly difficult time economically, and with shrinking revenues this year kind of forced our hand. In terms of return to Counter-Strike, I know a lot of people are going to ask about. We have no immediate plans for that until one of the aforementioned challenges are solved. I would like to thank from the bottom of my heart first our fans and how awesome and incredible you've been to this division and to our organization and our gaming family. And I'd like to thank Graham and the players who have played for the division. It's really been an honor to work alongside them. Consummate professionals through ups and downs and living on the road for months at a time. I'll always look back fondly and appreciate it. And of course to the staff and the Complexity family and how hard they've worked to support this squad. It's definitely not an easy thing. It's definitely not a happy day. but that's just life sometimes. And I just want to express my gratitude from the bottom of my heart to everyone involved in the division. Wish everyone the very best of luck on their next steps. And again, thank you sincerely for all the support and kind messages and the meetups and everything else. Leaving Counter-Strike is difficult for our gaming family. It's difficult for me. That's just the way it goes sometimes. In terms of our prize picks, Revival Series, we will be finishing that out, so don't worry. We're still going to support the community the best we can, and I know this is disappointing to a lot of people, and I get it. I promise we did everything we could. Just a really difficult economic background right now, and on some level I failed y'all, so I'm sorry about that. Thanks again, and thanks for watching this message.
Bro, I told you guys. I told you this is happening. It's gonna happen. And you know what's the craziest thing? You had Richard Lewis coming out and saying he's so happy Valve is getting involved with the pro scene. They're gonna fix it. Since they got involved, we're losing more and more orgs in the game. They're running away, and there's more and more cheaters in the pro scene. So, when you're an old 50-year-old single, bald, overweight basement dude screaming in a mic at kids on a forum, it's kind of hard to use your brain because you don't have one. You have to, double hand suck anybody who's going to give you a job, like PGL giving him a job. So now PGL are the best, and everything PGL do are okay because he's like so deep in their. But if you have brain, you know that if Valve gets involved in the pro scene, you're gonna see a lot of cheaters there because Valve have no idea how to fix the cheating problem. So once they get involved in the pro scene, they're bringing all those cheaters in because they're not using their brain to, for example, remove match fixers, have some background on cheaters who did cheat in Faceit or something. They're like, anybody can play who doesn't have a VAC ban. Like, a VAC is a good thing. My mom could cheat on VAC. Sadly, this is what happens when people like Mr. Richard Lewis tell you something good is happening or something good is gonna come out of Valve, and Valve can't even make Premiere work, and then they're gonna improve the pro scene. But it is what it is, Richard Lewis said the same thing, that 128 tick and AI anti-cheat is coming to us, Good decision, bad for NA. NAC is truly dead now. Interesting that they somehow had 0 sponsors. Were they really this uninterested for companies? The manager, whose name I forgot, got on a talking podcast one and shared that they can't accept gambling sponsors since they are based in the US. Yep. Amazing day for Counter-Strike, guys, and I keep telling you, it's getting worse and worse. Valve strips Mess and Nomadic Masters fall of ranked status after violation of operation requirements. Finally, Valve are reacting to what Messioso has been spamming, right? Yeah, Messioso, this guy, was spamming on X on August 14th to share a screenshot of an email from an unnamed tournament organizer that contained this very offer. Yo, this is what I was talking about. Tournament organizers paying people signups. Look, the registration fee for 2025 is 10,000 USD per team. Registration will be accepted on a first-come, first-served basis with a maximum of 32 teams. Only teams that have completed full payment will be considered officially registered. The registration fee is not refundable. So they don't care about organizing tournaments. They want the money for the sign-up. So they want 320K from the teams for the sign-ups, And then they're like, if we get cancelled by Valve, we're not refunding you this money, So hurry up, who pays first is getting on the tournament. Like a mental, bro. Fucking mental. And now Valve come in. When somebody's trying to make money outside of Valve, Valve steps in. But if you have a ton of cheaters on the major qualifier, nah, that's good. As long as they're not taking money from us, that's okay, they can cheat. But if they start, billing people, then we're gonna stop. We need to fix that. Nobody can give money except Valve, In the comment, Valve confirmed that some teams had advanced access to the sign-up process for a first-come, first-served open event, which violates 3.5 of the tour. The loss of ranked status adds further controversy to Messa's tournament operation, as the organizer had already reduced the fall event's prize pool from 250 to 100k, tried to move its event dates, and has been accused of non-payment. Australian commentator had taken on X to comment Misios's post, claiming it was unreal behavior from a TO that is ghosting their unpaid talent. So this is the second one. Mesa TO already collapsed for having millions owed in prize pool, payments and bills, like for venue bills, and now this is the second one. So interesting time in CS. On one side you have complexity leaving because of economy. On the other side, the organizers of tournaments can't pay, don't have money, and they're trying to scam teams. And then you have on the third side Richard Lewis telling you,
it's all good, guys. It's better than in CSGO, guys. It's better. We're doing great, guys. You're gonna, guys, just trust me. You're gonna get 128 tick. You're gonna get AI anti-cheat. Just, guys, trust me. This is good that Valorant is here. Like, PGL, can you send me my payment, please? Like, I'm waiting that monthly payment so I can keep sucking your money. Please, PGL, hurry, send me that bill, or I'm gonna start talking you.
and then the bald guy from PGL, he's like,
Don't worry, Richie, I got you covered. Like, bam, here's the bill. Keep sucking it, Richie.